Imagine everyone in the town being mad at your dad for doing the right thing. Now imagine living in the deep south during the Great Depression and everybody hating your dad for being friends and defending an African American. This is the exact problem that is happening in To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, published 55 years ago and since made into a movie. In the book, we have two different storylines. Jem, Scout, and Dill, all under the age of 12, want to investigate their neighbor, Nathan Radley, who has a son named Boo Radley, who lives in the house. Boo Radley is kind of the Loch Ness Monster. Nobody really knows if he exists and what he's doing in that house. But everyone is afraid of him, and it's quite often a dare to run up and touch the house. When Atticus Finch, Jem and Scout's father, find out that they are doing this and messing with Boo Radley, he tells them to stop, and the three stop. So Boo Radley is a kind of overriding theme in our story, but then we start to go on to the Tom Robinson aspect. Atticus Finch is a lawyer in Macomb, Alabama, in the deep south, in the heart of the Great Depression. Atticus has to defend Tom Robinson, an African-American man accused of raping and sexually assaulting Myella Ewell. Atticus Finch takes over the case, and most of the book is in the courtroom where Atticus is trying to prove that Thomas Robinson could not have committed this crime for various reasons. At one point, he tries to show that Myella's bruises are not consistent with somebody who cannot use her left hand because Thomas Robinson got hurt in a farming accident. Atticus clearly proves that the case is irrelevant and that it couldn't have happened, and that it was probably Bob Ewell, Myella's father, who walked in on them having a relationship and got really upset that an African American was kissing his daughter. So Myella, ashamed of what she was doing, lied to her father and got a court case brought against him. Although the court case is clearly proven to show that Atticus has proven that Thomas Robinson did not commit the crime, an all-white jury in Alabama, you know how that goes, Thomas Robinson is convicted of sexual assault and sentenced to prison. We find out later that Thomas Robinson, knowing that he didn't commit the crime, tries to climb over a prison wall and is shot to death. However, we run into another problem now. Bob Ewell is furious. He is a drunk, and his daughter just got humiliated along with the family for sexual assault and for having a relationship with an African American. So on a way home from a play, Scout and Jem are walking, and all of a sudden a big, strong Bob Ewell attacks them. Will anybody save them? Will Atticus come to the rescue? Will these two get killed by Bob Ewell, and will we have another court case? Find out when you read To Kill a Mockingbird. And the passage I chose to read was, I'm sorry I don't have the book, it's not in the library right now, but remember, it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. That was the only time I ever heard Atticus say it was a sin to do something, and I asked Miss Maudie about it. Your father's right, she said. Mockingbirds don't do one thing but make music for us to enjoy, but sing their hearts out for us. That's why it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. And this quote shows that how they felt about not only mockingbirds, but is obviously an overlapping theme in the entire book, how it's a sin to kill someone who's not doing anything to anyone, or it's a sin to go after somebody who's done nothing wrong. So, read To Kill a Mockingbird, find out what happens to Scout and Jem, and good night.